Doctor does the sleep in different time. For example, sometime when sleeping at 10 or sometime 11, sometime before, sometime after. It's affecting the insulin resistance.
Yeah, sleep is a huge impact. So there are, on insulin resistance, there are 3 primary causes of insulin resistance. So there are 3 things that can cause insulin resistance on their own, independent. One of them is too much insulin. That's the one that matters most. One of them is inflammation. But then the last one is stress. Now, everyone is thinking, well, we didn't talk about stress. We talked about sleep and not sleeping well. That is stress. It doesn't matter when you fall asleep or when you wake up, because different people have different sleep schedules. What matters is, did you sleep enough? And if someone wakes up and they did not sleep enough, that's a stress. Cortisol levels will be significantly higher all day. So here I am in beautiful Oman. I have not slept in a long time. I'm very sleep deprived. Although I'm with my friends, so I'm awake and I'm alert. However, my cortisol levels are much higher than they would be if I had slept really well. When cortisol starts to go up, it causes insulin resistance. So more important than when we go to bed and when we wake up is, did you sleep enough? Then if you did, insulin resistance goes away. Now, the most common cause of sleeping poorly is what a person eats before they go to bed. We do not want to go to bed with high glucose levels. That is a stress on its own. So sometimes people go to sleep, they're lying in bed and they're so hot. Their heart is beating really hard and they wonder, why do I feel so anxious? Why do I feel like this? I'm too warm, my heart is beating too hard and fast. It's not anxious. It's what happens when glucose levels go too high. Unfortunately, that's when we want glucose. You know, if we had a plate of cookies right here, right now it wouldn't work, it wouldn't tempt us. But 8 p.m., we would be fighting over who's eating the cookies. Because that's when we have the most temptation, in the evening. But it is the worst time to indulge. It would be better to have eaten that, well, not at all, but better to eat it at lunch. Usually, I say if you're going to have the biggest meal with carbohydrate, lunch. Not breakfast, not supper, but lunchtime. Because glucose will come up and you give it lots of time to come back down. You do not want to go to bed with high glucose levels. If you do, you will not sleep very well. If you go to bed with normal glucose, you'll sleep much better. But if a person wants to eat something in the evening, if they feel like they need something in their belly, balance would work. Don't take Unimate at night. Balance could be okay, or protein and fat. That will fill up your tummy and it will not spike your glucose and you will sleep much, much better.